Here we go, here we go. Grab me cards. Let's see. I want that crystal as well. And that. Oh, golden healer. Yep, we'll have some golden healer. Okay, so we've got. Alright, so. Just checking on YouTube. Okay, so. Please do let me know in the comments if you're watching, where you're watching from. That'd be cool to know as well. This video is for information about the solar flares. There's been a lot of solar flares recently, and there's solar flares that are not just something that's happening right now as well. They do happen all of the time. But the solar flare activity has been particularly intense this past week or so. Hence why I'm reading into it now and connecting with Spirit for some guidance around the solar flares. Okay. So I've got the Dragon Oracle cards. Dragon Oracle cards, which I do love. Ooh, the card's literally just flown out at me. Let's see what it was. Huh, interesting. It says it's a silver dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources, look into your soul, see higher possibilities. Yes, I'm feeling that. So this is kind of where the whole message is coming from, like, we're trying to raise morale because this mundane world has become a bit too heavy, too dense, and there's just like everywhere you turn, if you're walking through city centres, through busy towns, you see such a lot of depressing and awful things. Like, you may see homeless people on the streets, you may see people fighting, arguing, etc, etc. This is the modern world that we're living in. Okay, so the aim of this live stream is to kind of equip ourselves with some energy and shielding, and just to navigate the solar flares more easily, and to kind of tap into our own higher consciousness, our own divine spark as well at the same time. Hence why I've got some amber crystal skull here. I've got that. I've got some golden healer crystal. I have some Libya desert glass, and I also have an amazing wand which I just got today in my local metaphysical store. Isn't this amazing? So I may give that a whirl today. And I also got some prophecy stone, which is quite new to me, so we'll see how that goes. I was thinking of pairing it with the Libya desert glass. This is the prophecy stone. So they both come from Egypt, or well, the desert glass it comes from the Sahara, so same thing really. But the desert stone, it can only be found in a certain part of Egypt. So it's made up of iron. So I've got a few of these crystals, I've got some cards, I've got a bit of guidance. So I did prepare some stuff before the video. So I will, basically I wanted to remind us, when we look at the meaning behind solar flares, some may think that it's meaningless, it doesn't mean anything. that it just happens. People think that about a lot of things, like, oh, we just die and then there's nothing else. That's just it. It's like yada yada yada. So people who don't want to believe like the metaphysical or the spiritual, but where this is the meaning which I'm providing behind solar flares. So for me, the solar flares are a reminder of the goddess Sekhmet, because if you think of the sun is Ra, and Ra is an Egyptian deity, a solar deity at that, and a creator deity. So Ra, he sent Sekhmet to Earth. He sent Sekhmet down to Earth to punish mankind, because mankind had gotten a bit too big for the boots and stopped worshipping and giving offerings to the gods. So mankind was just doing their own things. There was warring, fighting, bickering, being corrupt with money, etc., etc. So all of these bad things were happening, much like in today's age. Oh, sorry, I did not see the comment. So Matis2 says, greetings from Argentina. Hello, thank you for tuning in. So Sekhmet came down and punished those wicked men back those aeons ago, in the ancient times, before time was literally, this is mythic time we're talking about. So back in like legendary times, because it's such a long time ago that it's legendary. So the first king of Egypt was Osiris, and he is a deity, but at the same time, it's a bit like King Arthur, that people are not able to really place him because it's such a long time ago. It's way back. So we're not able to really verify it, because obviously that stuff is not really written down, other than like later on, way when mankind started writing stuff down. Okay. But the important thing is that Sekhmet came, she was sent by Ra to punish mankind. And for me, I find the solar flares are kind of symbolic of this, because Ra is sending out these solar flares, and the solar flares are disrupting like mankind's technology. So it disrupts the technology, so like internet, 5G, whatever, yada yada, electricity, all of these things can become disrupted with the solar flares. And this is Ra's way of telling everyone to be humble and not to rely too much on electronics, and not to lose track of like the meaning of life and your own divinity and connection with deity. So this is just a reminder, really. The solar flares are sent as a little reminder. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in that way, because the solar flares, they come, they do cause some disruption, but at the same time they send out like activations and give us light codes and give people spiritual awakenings, etc. So they're good for two things, really, or rather they have two purposes rather than good for two things, because some people would not class electronic disruptions and destroying satellites, they wouldn't class that as a good thing, but some people might, but not everyone. Okay, so that is one of the spiritual meanings, the metaphysical meanings around the solar flares. So the solar flares are connecting with Ra, because Ra is a solar deity. So Ra, who I'm speaking about, he comes from the Egyptian pantheon, as does Sekhmet, who is named the Eye of Ra. Okay, So the solar flares, they are working in accordance with Ra, and I believe nothing's changed really. It may be millions of years since ancient Egypt. A million years may have passed, millions of years may have passed. Whoever knows, like, no one really knows how far back we're talking to the time of these ancient deities, because people can only make educated guesses, and a lot of the time they get it wrong. No offense to the Egyptologists, etc. But yeah, a lot of the time it's hard to tell, because we're talking about mythological times, way back before stuff was written down, when everything was just word of mouth. Okay, so the important thing is that the solar flares are symbolic, and they have two purposes. They will destroy like the wicked and harmful technology, and they will uplift humankind, give them activations, give them awakenings, give them energy bursts, etc. But the main thing to remember is that it's not going to be all roses and sunshine for everyone. That to the extra sensitive people out there, if you're extra sensitive, like, these solar flares may keep you up at night, they may keep you on edge, you may feel like you can't settle down, and this is your body's way of kind of just recognizing that the energies are just immense and intense, and that shit is being shaken up. So this is just your natural response to the energy that's around you. So I would suggest, if you're feeling like the solar flares rather, if the solar flares have been a bit too harsh, keep a bit of like shungite around, tourmaline. If you keep some stones which actually help with protection, especially against electromagnetic frequencies, like elite noble shungite, if you keep some of this around, it may help to regulate it, especially if you wear the elite noble shungite or some orgonite like myself. If you wear it, then, especially if you wear it on your skin as well, if you wear it, then it's going to be in closer contact with the body and will be able to protect you better. Okay. So that is one thing that I would suggest going forward. If you're experiencing like really harsh conditions, and you're not being able to sleep, or you're not being able to just function normally just because of the harsh energies, or the I'm trying to think of the perfect word for it, like crazy, I nearly said ecstatic, if the mad energies, I'll just stick with mad energies. If the energies are just too much for you, then work on grounding, work on shielding, keep those protection crystals nearby. Okay, and also you could, what's just came through to me now is also have a word with Ra. Like, have a word with Ra or the angels, and ask them to like kind of go easy on you, and to ease you in gently into the activations and to these energies. Let them know that it's a bit too much for you and you require some assistance, and I'm pretty sure that then spirit will come through with some guidance and some help, and will help to ease things a little. Okay, so I'm just going to pull another dragon card. Huh, interesting. Fire dragon. Favourite element there. So the fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you, much like Sekhmet does. She comes in and does not take no prisoners. So it says you are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So these are messages which are coming through from Spirit, and this is in tune with the guidance from the solar deity Ra. Okay, let's pull one more. Ooh, this one looks different. So it says the Lilac Fire Dragon. Interesting. So this is giving me Violet Flame vibes. So it says the Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Wow. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Yeah, that's what the solar flares are there for, to bring you enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope and joy. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a beautiful message from Spirit. Okay. So maybe pull one more card. Golden Orange Dragon. Well, yeah, that definitely goes without saying. So Golden Orange Dragon. So that is matching like the symbolic colours for the actual sun. So it's always envisioned as golden and orangey coloured. So it says expand this dragon expands your light for ascension. So this is, again, this is emphasizing the message from Ra. Be a peaceful warrior, help those in need, and remember your magnificence. Wow, brilliant message there. Okay, so I'm gonna take a moment, grab some golden healer, I'll grab that in there as well, and the amber skull. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment to sit in Ra's energies. And see what guidance comes through for us today. I ask that Spirit comes through. I ask from my heart. Spirit, please come through. I ask that my spirit guides connect me directly with Ra. What else would you like to say to us? So I'm being told that Ra is asking for us to trust him. So we need to trust Ra. So though these energies may come across as harsh or overwhelming, like their assimilation and their integration is for our greatest good. Okay. Okay, so I'm feeling make more of make more of your day. Okay, so I feel like Ra is asking us to attune ourselves to sunrise and sunset, if that is possible. Of course, it's not going to be possible for everyone, but this attuning with the sunrise and sunsets is attuning with his energies. So just taking moments to taking that time. It's kind of like a spiritual moment and a spiritual connection. Just like how breathtaking is the sunrise or the sunset. So each and every one of us can recall a sunrise or sunset at some point. So if we take the time to connect with that energy, especially sun gazing if you're able to. Alright. So I'm tuning back into my heart space, back into Ra's energy. Any further messages for us, Ra? So Ra is reminding us not to cut corners when it comes to spiritual growth or any form of growth. It may be like physical fitness, health, abundance. Don't cut corners. Don't try to cheat the process or whatever that saying is. So yeah, I'm hearing don't cut corners. So your time and energy, yes, that is precious. And this is why it's of the utmost importance to do things the right way. So to act right, and act with intention, move with intention always. Intend to come into union, to come closer to spirit. And there's easy ways of doing this. So there's coming out into nature, immersing yourself into nature. So as I mentioned, sun gazing is one way. Wild swimming is another way. Or simply hugging a tree is an easy way of immersing yourself and connecting with nature. Okay. So I'll pop the amber back down. Okay. So I call now upon the divine supreme spiritual being Ra. All Father, please provide us with an appropriate activation, with some good energy to ease our way through the solar storms, the solar flares, and the irregular electromagnetic storms, we'll say. So that the electromagic yeah, we could call it that. So we call upon Ra, we call upon Spirit, we call upon the angels, ascended masters. We accept that we are all one with you. There is no separation. Please give us your protection, your guidance, and help us to come into alignment. Help us to integrate our shadows, integrate the solar flare energies. Help us to face our shadow. So this is the most important thing about the light. The light is here to illuminate the shadow. Tantu Vega Estelore, Tantu Vega Estelore, Tantu Vega Estelore, Tantu Vega Estelore, Tantu Vega Estelore. Lighter, 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 lighter. Thank you, Spirit, for all of your guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for these blessed tools that we are given. Thank you. Hello, Anthony. So Anthony says hi. Thank you for tuning in, Anthony. Okay, so there we have a basic activation. So basically this live stream is to do with the solar flares energy. So if you missed some of the main parts of it, like the explanations about what is the importance of solar flares and the sun energy. Basically the sun is the energy and light. The light of the sun gives life to everything in the universe, in our solar system, etc. And there's many more beautiful stars. Okay, interesting. Wow, this is very interesting. So this card which I've pulled out now is the Alpha Dragon. And that is very interesting. And there's a golden feather. So the Alpha Dragon, it says it harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. Wow. Whew, wow, so that is amazing. So that literally is the divine masculine power of creation. That is Ra. So this, it says, it destroys the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. Yes. Ashe. So that is an amazing card to pull out, because that is emphasizing Ra's presence. Wow. So next I'm gonna have a hold of the Prophecy Stone and the Libya Desert Glass. Okay. And I'm just going to let whatever wants to come through. So sometimes you may have noticed I spoke what was a chant. It may sound strange because it's not known regular language. So I was speaking a Lyran chant. So I call it the Lyran Star Key. That one. Okay, so that was Tantu Vega Estelore. But I'm calling upon the Prophecy Stone and the Libya Desert Glass. Please gift us with another key and another Lyran chant. Even better if the chant integrates us with Ra's energy. Beminasa Kula Miniase. Soul. Mekana. Sa. Okay. So I'm feeling a lot of heat. Light is cool. I got to go to bed. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Anthony. You take care of yourself. Okay. So just from holding those two stones for a couple of minutes, like my hands have felt very warm, so I feel like I've definitely, like, right away been connected to like the solar energy, to the warmth, to that primordial creator energy, to Ra. Okay. I've got my handy crystal point here as well. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment. I want you all to take a nice deep breath and to relax and take a moment for integration and grounding. Nice deep breaths. Let any of the energies that resonate with you soak in. And let any energies, feelings or emotions, anything that does not serve your highest good, let that be released through your feet and through the root chakra. So shall it be. We are one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. Okay. And Anthony says, before I go, thank you for noticing me. You're welcome, Anthony. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. I'm so blessed and I really appreciate all of your time, so thank you, and I hope you resonated with this video, with the energy, with the messages. And I'm just going to do some quick book divination with Letters of a Starseed by Rebecca Campbell. Wow, so something's just jumped out right away. So I'm going to read this. On questioning everything, the biggest challenges are designed at first to separate you from your faith. Let them. Don't judge yourself when you question it all. When you doubt your beliefs, your devotion, your God or Goddess, your entire existence, it is in these times that we're meant to question everything. It doesn't matter how long you stay away, how much you ignore your faith, how tightly you close your heart, how long you dwell in your separateness. Each challenge is an opportunity to deepen, but first we might retract, come up to the surface, before diving once more to the depths. Eventually you will return to the pearls, waiting for you even deeper than before. So I believe that is a reminder that sometimes we do feel like we are distant and further away or disconnected from our creator. We feel like we've kind of lost our faith or lost our connection. But it's a reminder that we can always get it back. We'll always find our way back to our creator, to our deities, because in reality there is no separation at all. The deity is within us. So that is the message that I'm going to leave you with. So thank you all and take care, and brightest blessings. Namaste. Sending lots of love. Mwah.